Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Crystal. Hello, hello. Hey, Emma. Divine, Empress, Philomena, Stephanie, Jamie, Christopher. How you doing? All right. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So let's get into this read. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Scene. And today I'm reading for the beautiful, handsome collective. Hello, collective. How you doing? Oh, shit, I forgot my water. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. One more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me, to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below, okay? So this is more of a spiritual read today, but more so surrounding their karma and what's going on, what's happening, how they are processing it, how's their temperament while they're going through that. So it'll be more so surrounding that today, okay? So a channel message here is, you need to stop this, okay? So that was my meditative state. I was going to come on earlier today, but my spirit told me to kind of chill out, and so I did not. So this is why I'm on right now, but it's for good reasoning. And it's because, so please keep in mind, this is a collective read. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? All right. So there is a group of people, though. Let me make this clear. This message is specifically for individuals that are being very vocal about what took place when you were younger or just what took place, okay? This message is for you. So if you have been vocally, boldly speaking up, these individuals are very afraid of you, okay? And they really feel like that you are doing something. So the channel message is, you need to stop this. So what's going on here is that they're looking to release, or they're looking for release from this spiritual hold. They're like, everything's at a standstill right now. Money has dried up, and that was their main focus. They're really panicking, or they're really frantic surrounding that the loss of their money. It's like every time they try to make money, it's taken away very quickly. Meaning, let's say they work today or so, and by the end of the day, they got to fix their car, but they just got that money to do something that they need to do. So it's like other things are taking top priority. And as those other things are taking top priority, it's really eating away at their money. Okay, who are you? Okay, cool. Also, yes, they're looking for a release from this spiritual hold. They have been calling around to different organizations in regards to church. Hey, Cup of Joe. They've been looking for assistance, calling people, reaching out to other people, trying to see how they can get this energy off of them. They feel very icky. They don't feel right. They feel disheveled. They feel like that they can't stand still. They feel like their equilibrium is like off. They don't feel like themselves, and it really, really, really bothers them, right? Hey, y'all. It bothers them. They're even going as far as to try to reach out to people like overseas. So, you know how some church organizations may be in communication with other, churches or organizations across, all over the world, okay? Like an intranet type of thing, connection. And they're reaching out to people, like let's say they went to this pastor, and the pastor was, nothing I can do for you. So the pastor will connect them to another and another and another in that kind of way. So they're realizing just how serious the karma is now, and now they need it to stop. You need to stop this. And it's like every time that they sit in prayer or they dip in prayer, they're not getting a response or getting an answer that they thought they would get. They thought that they would get another pardon again or another excuse to use to be able to get out of the situation here. But they really don't understand. Well, now they are. They're truly understanding the severity as to what could happen if you just bother individuals. Like I always say, you don't know who walks with who. And it could be anybody. They could be very, very, very handsome, very, very, very beautiful, or they could be very, 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 maybe not so good looking, you know what I mean? But you shouldn't judge a book by its cover in that kind of way. And they did. And not only did they judge your book by its cover, they ripped it up, they tore it up, they wrote all type of thing in there, they colored all over it, they stomped on it, they kicked on it, and they thought it was funny. Okay, no problem. They don't find it funny now because that same tattered book that they tried to judge you by is no longer there. It's no longer available for them, no longer connecting with them. There's no history there, you know what I mean? Like you just completely just like, okay, whatever. So they're realizing now that so what's happening now is that their family is being affected, okay? Please keep in mind this is a collective read. It's not going to resonate with you, and this is more of a spiritual read today, okay? This is what they're going through currently, and they're not saying anything. So I'm bringing this to you. They're realizing that some things were not going well with their family dynamic. So depending how this resonates, it could be a mother, a father, brother, sister, uncle, cousin, ex-spouse, ex-lover, friend, best friend, whatever, however, co-worker, however it resonates, okay? There are a lot of occurrences that are happening around the family, to the point where it's now creating we'll say a buzz around wherever the city you're from, the state, the country, wherever you are from. But whoever know you from wherever you are, where you were born, where you were raised, where you stayed at, where you lived at, however it resonates, a lot of people are talking about what's going on with the family members, because there were a few family members that worked together in tandem to do foolish things towards you here. So it's like the gossip of the week or gossip of the month. It's this family members here that are really going through it, and they're trying to keep it quiet, but they can't keep it quiet. It's like their quiet is very loud because they're an individual that was always loud. They never knew how to be quiet. So when someone that has never been quiet before and then suddenly they're quiet, it kind of sends off like, what's going on with you? You're always talkative, you're always this, you're always that. Now all of a sudden you're very quiet in that kind of way. So that's actually what alerted the community of individuals to see that something was not going right or something was off with this family dynamic or this group of people here, okay? So when people started to realize the quietness in regards to what was happening towards this family dynamic, or more so this group setting here, it set off like red flags or more so alerts in regards to the community of people wanting to tap in or lean in even more or closer to see what was going on here. And they were able to find out what was going on. So they realized such and such lost their house, or such and such lost their car, or they lost their job, or they're not doing well. And it's like, dang, it's like one thing after the other, after the other, in that kind of way. So this is how people were able to put two and two together. Now, this group of individuals or this family dynamic here just thought initially that it was just going to be them, or it was just them experiencing losses. But more people within the family dynamic is now experiencing losses. So it started with, and this is just an example, let's say ex-lover. This is just an example. Let's say ex-lover's in the middle. Ex-lover did something foolish towards you. Well, now they have their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, their uncle, their cousin, their grandmother, their grandfather, et cetera, their friends, their co-workers, and it's just going to keep spreading out like a virus. It's just going to keep spreading out just like that, to the point where their whole lineage is at risk. This is a spiritual message. They're learning now and understanding now that they should have taken heed to the warning. And the only way this is going to stop is when it ends. That's when it's going to stop. So it can't be they can go to whatever pastor they want to go to. They can go to any temple, anything. This is not going to come off. It's not. It's like a permanent stain on their lineage. What lineage? What lineage? Hey, Tracy. They know they have been, what's the word? How can I, let me think of a word. Let me use my words. Hey, Sierra. They have been, oh man, they have been chosen for offering. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. They wanted that for you and it didn't happen to you. So now it's being boomerang back to them. It's now happening to them. I hope that makes sense without me having to actually say the word. I hope that makes sense. So this is why they feel that you need to stop this. Apparently they feel like that you are the reason why they're going through all of this. I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling the truth. But yet again, if they were telling the truth, they wouldn't be in the situation. So on the flip side of it, why is it your fault? It's your fault for speaking truth. You won't have to take that how that resonates, but they just need you. They need you to stop this. Basically, they need you to stop speaking truth because the more truth you speak, the more it spreads. Well, and that could be spun in many different ways. The more that you speak truth, the more that it spreads. It starts from you, other people hear about it, other individuals, it spreads, it grows bigger and bigger and bigger on a good side or positive side. Them on the other hand, if people are learning and hearing about what they have done to you and also to other people as well too, it's going to spread, but it's going to spread more so negatively or in a negative way. That makes sense? And they don't need that negativity to spread, or more so spread like wildfire, because that's what's happening here. All of their downfalls, all of their plights, all of their chaos that they're currently going through is actually, yeah, it's everyone is seeing here. So they're telling people to stay away from you. Well, why didn't they take their own advice? Why didn't they take their own advice? They're telling people to stay away from you because they feel like you're doing something to them. What are you doing but speaking truth? You ain't touching them. You don't call them. You don't care about them. You don't speak to them. You don't connect with them. You literally block them. You move forward with life. But by you speaking up, it's helping you to heal. So that is your right. You are allowed to, not even allowed, you have every right to speak up in regards to any injustice that you have experienced or even witnessed. That is your right. Don't let nobody bully you to be quiet. Oh, you shouldn't. No, well, you shouldn't have done what you did, because if you would not have done what you did, Karmic, then we would not be right here, right now. We wouldn't be. I feel like Bowser today. Yeah, I'm feeling like Bowser today. With a little bit of Luigi, okay? But I'm saying humiliation. Humiliation. Humiliated that you are aware. Not only are you aware, you're the one that's telling others of what's happening here, and that drives them crazy because they were talking about you to other people, and people are realizing the things that they were saying weren't true. They're triggered by your truth. Humiliation, blind spots, and shame. They did not see the shame coming up to them or creeping up to them in their blind spot. They thought they had it underneath control. They really did. And they never did. You can't have something in control when you don't even know how to control self. It's not going to work. It's just not. I mean, you can try. I'm going to watch you. Okay. Show me. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to have to. Nah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They feel so humiliated by the shame that they are exhibiting for everyone to see. What else, Spirit? Perseverance. You were told to just chill out for a bit. Don't say nothing. Just let them be. Let them do what they need to do. You knew they were talking about you. You knew. You just let them be. That's how you got to let people be. Let them be. Whether on the positive side of things or whether on the negative side of things. specifically if they're on the negative side of things, their hand is always going to show. Someone's name is Angela. Then I also had another note because I don't want to forget. October 16th, 1959. That kept popping up all day today. So that could be somebody's birthday. October 16th, 1959. Okay, there's a person by the name of Angela, but I'm hearing negative. So this is a Angela that's very toxic in nature. Oh, wow, child. Ooh, they're ducking, Lord, why you give me that message? They ducking immigration. So they're gonna catch you. So whoever's Angela here watching, if you watching and you a karmic, Angela, I heard specifically Angela. Immigration. Baby, I ain't going too deep into that, but it's a gut instinct. So yeah. Anywho, let's keep moving forward. Someone's name is Bonita, Ronita. Someone's name is Ronald, Ronnie, Ronald. I'm keep hearing say Ronald, Ronald. So I don't know what that means. Like somebody wants me to keep saying that name, and I'm not doing that. So that name must be very prominent for someone, whoever it resonates for. Someone's having McDonald's fries, or you're eating a burrito. I'm hearing salsa verde. Salsa and verde. Somebody could be playing Grand Theft Auto. Somebody just planted new, you may just planted new fruits or vegetables or flowers or something like that. Yeah, they are afraid. I think it would have been okay if you didn't know what was going on with them, but because you are aware of what's going on with them, it really makes them afraid of you, like really. Fear of your power and loss of faith. Yeah. Why are you yelling, boo? Are you angry? Fuchsia? Why are you yelling? Jeez. Anywho. Oh, okay. Burrito. Anywho, we have fear of power and loss of faith. Yeah, so they lost their faith when they realized what they were doing. And it's a constant reminder of the no accountability that they refuse to take. They won't take accountability, and the more they don't take accountability, the more they're going to sink. There is someone that's oh man, this is some crazy stuff, child. We got anger here. Somebody owes someone money and they're hiding from that person. Someone's trying to skip the country and it's not going to work. Forget the state. They trying to skip the country. It's not going to work. They are so scared. Ooh. Damn. Like you ever get that lump in your throat when you know you're in trouble? Like that. Like really afraid. Someone's name is Amber Lynn. Someone's name is Danielle. Daniel. Someone's name is Haji. You look hopelessness. Someone's name is Dalton. Denton. You could be from Denton, Texas. Someone's name is Hope. I'm hearing Ophelia. Someone's name is Ali. Could be O-L-L-Y or O-L-L-I-E. Someone's name is Molly. M-O-L-L-Y, M-A-L-I. I'm hearing Hopkinson and Thompson. Okay, Hopkinson, Thompson, Tomilson, 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 Thompson. So they keep going to different churches or different services to get help. And every time they try to get help from this, I guess, appointed person, pastor person, something, whoever's like the overseer of like exorcism and things of that nature, it doesn't work. Like they can't get this spirit off of them. They don't feel controlled by their body. Yeah, they kind of feel like they're snapping or they lost control. They feel like they feel guilty about the things that they have done. They know they shouldn't have done it, but it's like too late. And it's like they're really looking for someone to kind of help them get out of this. And to be honest, it's not going to work. It's not. We have challenges here, and the reason why it's not going to work is because they have to learn this lesson. Like I said, you don't know who walks with who. You don't have to be mean and nasty to anyone. You don't. Just go about your life. You don't. And just because you don't like somebody, don't mean you have permission to cause harm to them. Just leave them alone. I don't like you. Okay, go away. You don't have to do any of this. Someone's name is Autumn. Someone's name is Summer. Look, we got shocked. Yeah, they're shocked. They're shocked by the turn of events. They don't find it funny anymore, which is crazy. Pleading to get out of spiritual karma is crazy. What? Like literally pleading to get out of this. There's no pleading. You don't have to do any of that, Karmic. Just sit there and take it. What are you pleading for? You don't have to plead to get out of karma. You put yourself there. You were given warnings. Hey, I wouldn't do it if I were you. No, you completely ignored the warnings. You went right into it. Pow. Okay. Right in the kisser. Pow. Right in the kisser. That's what happened. Oh my God. Now you shocked? What? Now they shocked? My goodness. Somebody's eating peach cobbler or cherry pie or some kind of pie. I'm seeing lemon pie, lemon meringue pie, key lime pie. Somebody likes pies, or maybe you are a baker. Maybe you bake pies. We have the moon here. It could be a mother figure that's shocked by the turn of events. You had a mother that treated you horribly, and now they're shocked by the turn of events. I don't get it. I don't get that, but whatever. Someone's name is Selena or Celine. It could be spelled as Salina, Salina. Or you could have watched the movie Selena. I'm also hearing No Limit Records. I believe that's Master P. You could be listening to Master P. Or Master P is one of your favorite rappers, okay? Someone's name is Mitchell or Michelle. Millie Montrose, 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 Montez. Yeah, this mother had a history of like really doing odd things towards you. Hey, Brandon. Hey, handsome. That's crazy. Hey, Ninja, how you doing? Look, family. It's like the family had a history of just doing harmful things towards you. That's what people are seeing. I don't understand why they are afraid. What are you afraid of? It just doesn't make sense. They're so shocked by your bravery. They never thought that you would have stood up to them, which is crazy because you always did. Their way or their term of standing up to them is you arguing and fighting with them. That's their way of standing up to them. Sometimes you may not, sometimes you did, or most times you did, but there are times when you had stood up to them. And that's what they were anticipating. So when you went quiet or you went ghost and they thought that they won here, they thought that you were afraid of them, and you weren't. So when you popped out publicly, it's like, okay, since you don't want to hear what I got to say, okay, cool. You just did it in a different way. I keep saying, there are many ways to do one thing. And they only know one way and one thing because that's how they're programmed. That's how they do things. Just one way. It's my way or the highway. My way meaning it's only my way. If that makes sense, you don't have any other options. You have to do as I say, if that makes sense. So they have that more so, they adopted that type of living in regards to it's my way or the highway. That makes sense? So you took the highway, but they weren't expecting that, which is like, really, what do you wait? Hold on, what you mean? You ain't gonna do it my way? No. Their way is very abusive, it's very toxic, it's very chaotic, it's very dehumanizing, it's very deplorable. It's degrading. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Their way is not the right way. It's not. So their way he didn't like, but the highway was completely open and free. And he was like, you know what? Let me go on the highway. And when you got on that highway, physically speaking, or hey, maybe physically speaking, but when you got on that highway, you just started burning rubber and you just started to drive down this path to success. We'll put it in that way, however it resonates. So they wanted to punish you for taking the highway, but you gave me that option. You said it's either your way or the highway. I said, all right, cool. And when I say I, collectively, generally speaking, you took the highway. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Sonny. And say free. Yeah. Look, it's say free. It's like no looking back. So, and then you have eyes. So the more that you drove down this path of, we'll say enlightenment, right? The more they couldn't see you. They really couldn't see you before. They may have had glimpses and little bits and pieces of you, but they didn't really fully understood or knew you. That makes sense. So when you finally went down that highway, the farther you went, it was harder for them to see. They didn't have the vision to see you anymore. It could be the vision up front and close. They didn't have that vision anymore to see you. Or it could be more so like when you, on the rear view mirrors, it say objects appear closer than they appear or something to that nature. Objects appear, something like that. Hopefully I know what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Money for not. What's your issue? Oh, I was about to get on him, Mary, but okay, thank you, boo. I was about to, yeah, I was about to be real nice, nasty with him. Yeah. Because his skeleton is wide open, child. Wide open. Wide open. But I'm going to keep it cute since you block them. Thank you, boo. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. So they wanted you to be close as ever so that way they can basically just not keep an eye or keep an eye on you. They never wanted you to get too far. So they needed you were like an object towards them, and they needed you to appear in a certain way to satisfy whatever foolishness that they were trying to do. Oh, okay, dang. Yeah, rabbit represents like fertility, fast movement, propelling, bunnies hop or rabbits hop in that kind of way. So things are progressing forward for you in leaps and bounds, because that's really how a rabbit kind of like gets around. So it's like your success since you left them behind, because they said it's either their way or the highway. You said, all right, deuces. So you took the highway. And when you took the highway, you became, somebody's name is Heidi. You became free, or you felt free, to where now your success is propelling you like very quickly or very fast. And that's something they also can't take. They can't stand your success. You might not even, you know how sometimes you're not aware of something of self, but someone else can see it? It's like other people can see your success. And it's very bright. It's like, wow. Yeah, it's very bright. You might not think it is. You might not feel that it is. But it is. Yeah, it really is. Hey, Latanya. Yeah, see that light? Yeah, the more truth that you speak, the more light is going to come down. Or yeah, the more light that you accept within, the more truthful you'll become. You know the truth scrubs away grime, right? It scrubs away dirt, right? That's why they have the saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. The cleaner you are, meaning your spirit, your energy, the cleaner your spirit or energy is, the more you can hear the messages. But if you have a lot of distractions, which can be considered like gunk would be like cigarette smoking, overconsumption of drinking, and other things, in moderation. Do everything in moderation, if that makes sense. So if you're not filling your body with or over consuming things, and you're giving, you know what I mean, you have a balance there, it's going to also help you with your messages too. Hey, Kara. Hey Latrice. So yeah. Yo, they afraid. Man, they are so afraid, man. It's like so you're gonna take the highway, you wanna leave me here? Yeah. Duh. Because as I mentioned, this is perfect. As I mentioned, when you went down that highway of blessings, of happiness, of great health, great wealth, things of that nature, right? The further you went, the further they could not see you, right? But this card came out as well too. So this is the light within that is guiding you. And the further along you went, the darker it became for them, meaning that they did not have the visibility to see you in a way that they wanted to see you. So with the cat here, this is why they are afraid. Very, very, very afraid, because they no longer have that light around them. Objects appear closer than they something. What was that thing again? Hold on, let me find it. Somebody put it on here. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear, and that's how they saw you. That's exactly how they saw you. The further you went, you took your light with you, they submerge in darkness. At nighttime, you need some form of light to see. You do. You need the light to see. And you went away, you went down that highway, and they're like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You just gonna keep me stranded here? Is water wet? Is water wet? I mean, come on. Is it? Boy, What kind of questions they asking here? Oh goodness, child. Somebody watch Little House on the Prairie. So we have Ghost here. So we have. Oh no, not Latanya. She's good. No, she's good. She's good. She's good. Hold on, I got her. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold up. She's talking about her story, Brandon. No, you're good. You're good. She's talking about her specific story. Yeah, it's not a dig at anyone. That's her specific story she's speaking about. But yeah, she's good. Okay. I'm hot. Let me put my little fan on, y'all. All right, I charged it too. I was like, let me make sure I charge my fan, y'all. I'll be hot. No, you good. You good. You are so good. You're good. We got vision here. Okay. Vision with ghosts and then wings. Somebody eating wings. Somebody could be eating chicken wings. You could be watching the show called Cheers. Cheers. Ooh, they got a glimpse as. Ooh, can I say that like that? Ooh, ooh, they got a glimpse as to how they're going to pre-transition. Ooh, ooh, that is crazy. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh, but they are though. Oh, wow, they're getting it in dreams, in premonitions. Ooh, we got fate in perspective. Oh, yeah. They know they're not protected. Yeah, they're actually seeing, they're afraid to go to sleep. I keep telling y'all, stop playing. Stop playing with stuff you have no knowledge of. Stop playing with it. I'm going to keep saying it. If you don't know what you're doing, don't play with it. We got apple in the body. The body is not in good shape at all. Sick, very sickly, because they can't sleep. Every time they attempt to sleep, they have nightmares or they have premonitions as to what's going to happen. Yes, of the dark. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Don't pay to be mean. And the community is seeing them like tripping. They could be going through spiritual psychosis as well too. Okay, like they don't have control of their mind, or they feel very restless of the mind. They feel like their mind is playing tricks on them. They're in a very, they're not in a very good space. They're not. They're not in a good space. They're not in a good space. Let me fix my face. They're not in a good space. I keep telling you, don't. She got a knife here. And then you have a cauldron. They are in a lot of trouble. Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble. In a lot of trouble. They're looking for help, but they feel dragged by life. That's exactly how it feels. They feel dragged by life and they can't get out of it. So they're asking for help. Do you know such and such, such and such? And they're going to people that are like pretty, could be well known or more powerful in their community and so. And this is how, so you see how karma works? They despise you so much that they now realize that there's something on them that they can't get off, right? And it has them in a hysteria or hysterical. It has them in a hysterical state, right? To the point where they're actually reaching out to other people, church members and things of that nature. And this is where the gossip is beginning, or it's starting, because they went to that one and they went to the next one. Oh, did you hear such and such went to such and such for such and such? Yeah. Oh, what's good? And they went to such and such. They did? Yeah. And they went to another and another. And this is what's happening here. So the connection is being made in regards to the gossip from them reaching out for help from these individuals within this church organization, whatever the case may be. Yep. So people are talking about it based on them needing help, because not all, but some of these churchgoers, they tend to gossip and they love to talk and and get a kick out of things and whatever, however, and something is off with this person because they keep asking not only them but other people within the, we'll say, intranet of the connection. They keep asking for help. So it's kind of like raising a lot of flags in regards to what is going on, and this is how people are seeing it. Checkmate. Checkmate. We told you to find you something safe to play with. I kept saying it for the past 3 years. I said, go find you something safe to play with. No. And they literally was like that. No. Yeah, go find you something safe to play with. They said no. Okay, well, we got Capricorn. You could be, they could be. Take it how it resonates. Secret, yeah, they're going through it. Yes, they are. However it resonates. That's a thief. That can't really express themselves. So it's really funny here. They're wanting to express themselves in regards to what's happening, but they can't express themselves in regards to what's happening, because if they talk too much or give away too much, then people are going to realize what's happening. But as I mentioned, this could be a Baptist church as well too. Could be a spiritual Baptist. It could be a Baptist church. It could be a Catholic church. Take it how it resonates. But they're going back towards their congregation here to receive help. And people are seeing it. And they're going, we're going to find out, because, I'm going to tap in. But for you to know what's going on and you don't even talk to this person, you're not around this person, you're not connected to this person, it's making them even more sick. Yep, it's making them very sick to their stomach. Like, what do you mean you can't help me? What do you mean you can't help me? I'm telling you, I promise you, they're trying to get this off of them. They're trying to get dark energy off of them. A message is coming, and insomnia. They're so sick to their stomach, they can't sleep at night, that they're up thinking in regards to how can they get rid of this energy off of their back. That's what they're trying to figure out, and they can't figure it out. This is why they keep bouncing from place to place, person to person here. And the more individuals that they reach out to, the more people are aware in regards to what's happening, because now everyone is aware that it's a family dynamic that is going through this, not just that one person. And people are gossiping, talking like, wait, so you going through that, and your mom and your dad and your uncle and whoever and however, your brother, your sister, and y'all all going through that? So it raises suspicions, because they were talking about you to these same individuals. They were, because that's who they were receiving the help from to do their foolish things towards you, right? So the same people that they talked ill about too, in regards to you, they're looking at you and they're looking at them, and they're like, child, baby. They put their own foot in their mouth. A big whoops. Whoops. A big one that they did, child. Look, it say psychic and okay, it say psychic and high priestess. Then you have fake emperor. I heard to pull a letter, so I'm going to do that. Give me a second. So tell me about the psychic and high priestess with this fake emperor. What letter do you want me to pull? I'm going to pull a letter and tap in that way. All right, let's see. T. Someone named could be Tony, Tanya, Tamia. Okay, what was this T with the psychic high priestess, the fake empress? So someone by the name of T may have went to a psychic or high priestess here. Ah, okay, someone by the name of T. This is a masculine here, okay? It could be Terrell, it could be Taylor, it could be Tyler, Tehran, however it resonates. But someone with the letter T, could be Tyrone as well too. Went to a fake emperor, went to a psychic or high priestess here. in regards to a message, in regards to the, we'll say, stagnation of the bloodline or the family bloodline here. So there is a man that is looking for help or seeking help. Again, it could be a Capricorn here. So take it how it resonates. Someone's name could be Tom or Thomas. Yeah, abusive. Ooh, damn, this is getting good. Ooh, baby. We got abusive here. So, ooh, wow. This psychic high priestess, low vibrational, of course, is abusing their powers to knowing the fact that they know that this fake emperor needs help, is trying to like get this energy off of them. What is happening here is that they are just taking this person's money and they're not doing anything. So by this low vibrational psychic or high priestess here doing this here, they lost their gifts. Number one, that's just one of many, because they have a lot of karma coming to them because they weren't really high ranked spiritually. They weren't, but they were still aware of certain things, what they should not have done, if that makes sense. Like I said, there's hierarchy in everything. Hierarchy in a hospital, you know, you may start with a secretary or a receptionist or a coder. Then it may start up to be a nurse or a nurse's assistant, then nurse. You know what I mean? There's hierarchy everywhere, if that makes sense. So there's hierarchy in spirituality as well too, right? Spiritually. They weren't ranked that high. They're not a real high person. But they still had enough edification or enough resources to know not to do certain things. And what they did here is that they misled or mislead this person into thinking that they could wipe away, or more so cleanse away this this energy here. And like I said, it can't be wiped away. So with that being said, someone named is Dorothy. It's like a train wreck that's out of control, that can't be stopped. It's just coming like head on, head on. It's just shoot, right to the kisser. I keep saying it. Yeah, they feel stuck. And this is more of like a spiritual jail. It's physical jail too, but that spiritual jail, I don't know if you ever experienced spiritual jail before. I don't feel like you guys have, but let me explain what it is from my perspective. Spiritual jail is when you're always in your head. You can't get out your head. You feel guilty about something that you did. It eats away at you because of whatever it is that you did. So that's why I say I don't feel like y'all experienced that. But this is what this group is feeling here. They're feeling a lot of angst, anxiety, what should, coulda, you know what I mean? Well, if I did this, I should have did that. I did stuff like that. They're in a spiritual jail. Or more so, they're not able to think for self, or they feel like every time they try to do something, they always get knocked back at least 100 steps. You know how they say you take 2 steps, you get knocked back 10? Nah, they got knocked back 10, and they took 10 steps because they skipped steps, and they got knocked back 100 steps. It could be a Pisces, okay? It could be a Pisces that is a psychic or a high priestess, but they're not on the up and up. They're more, too good to be true, okay? They're just in it for money. And like I said, money is good. Money is great. It's cool. But don't come over here just specifically coming for money, because, baby, them spirits they gonna handle you. Okay, go ahead if you want to. Don't be licorice and don't be greedy. It's gonna come. Oh, trust me, the money's gonna come. But this is a different type of arena, and you don't want to play with them spirits, boo. Don't play with energy if you don't know what you're doing. That's how I feel. Yeah, they were unloyal. They were very unloyal. It could have been a friend, however it resonates. It could be a girlfriend, boyfriend, an ex-friend, however it resonates. That's heartbroken because they about to, they feel it. I just said that. They saw flashes, like they see it. They see their own. Ooh, Lord, child. Oh wow, this person is okay. So friends with benefits is in reverse. It could be a Libra, however it resonates. So it feels like that this person might not be able to sexually, what's the word? Sexually, I'm trying to use words so I won't get dinged. They can't get up, they can't perform. And I feel like this person may have been using themselves in a way to get things done spiritually, which is odd. Why would you use your okay. Anywho, okay. Whatever. That ain't my business. Ain't my business. Yeah, illegal activity. If someone ever come towards you, this is just me. Okay, if somebody come toward and talk about something, I'm gonna take your soul and I'm gonna this. I'm not playing them games with you. You gonna do what? No, you ain't. You gonna suck my soul out? I'm good. No, I'm for real. No, you call me what you want. No, no, you ain't gonna do none of that. And I feel like that's the type of talk that they like to speak. You know? No. Mm-mm. It could be, hey, it could be sibling. Take that how that resonate. However, this Capricorn, Libra, did I say Taurus? If not, Taurus is a Freudian slip, Taurus, but sibling, you may have a Taurus sibling. They sleep for favors. That's what they do. They sleep for favors. Somebody's name is Overton or Orion. I'm also hearing Orion's belt. Yeah, plotting. They use their body to get what they want. And they're emotionally exhausted. They're this. Someone's name is Taffy. Someone's name is Janice. Jadari? Jaden? I'm also hearing Kamari. Cameron with a K. Someone's name is Kalina. Kalina. Kelsey. I'm hearing the Trunchbull. Remember the Trunchbull? The Trunchbull was with what's that movie, child? Matilda. Yeah, I'm hearing the Trunchbull. So maybe you consider this person as a Trunchbull. I don't know, child. Secret lover. Yeah, so there's something with a sibling here in regards to like secret lovers. They're sleeping around with each other and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wow. So it could be a sibling that slept with this ex here for favors in regards to spiritual work, or this ex sibling in order for in favor for spiritual work. That's how they use their energy off the top. But someone can't perform, or someone having issues with getting up or being intimate. Not even pills or medicine can help them. So like Cialis and all whatever enhancement for the, the private part for this masculine, it's not working. So it's just, you said what? It's like that. And they're pretending like everything is okay, but everything is not okay, because it's like oh look, it's a narcissist. This is specifically, man, however it resonates, man. But there's a narcissist here. Again, I think I said Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces. So the moment that they realize that they lost like all control down there, because that's what they use, and the way karma's set up, karma's going to take the thing that you love a lot, and they love to be intimate, but they're also spreading their intimacy in a very negative way. And this person also have an incurable as well. So it's a lot that's going on. So Spirit was like, yeah, we're going to have to shut you down completely, okay? So they're drinking their pain away because they can't be intimate anymore, or they feel like people are not going to be intimate with them anymore because they gambled. Yeah, because they gambled. They gambled a lot. They're broke. It could be an Aries. Man, you know how you forget fruit out on the table and you get them little gnats, child? It's like 50, 11 of them here. God damn. I hate that. I'm gonna have to get one of them little, what do you call them? Them gnat trapper thingies. That's the only thing I don't like when it gets real hot. Because your fruits, they spoil so quick, man. Oh, well, look, I'm honest. I don't care. So if you see me flapping like this, I have gnats, okay? It's from spoiled fruit. Hey, it's life. This person's in a big depression. They're in a deep, deep, deep depression. They're jealous of you. I mean, that's going to skip. You won't even have to worry about that anymore. Someone's name is Halsey, Halsey. Could be Claire. What's this? Work husband and wife. Has addiction. So whoever's married, work together as husband and wife. Yeah, they have a lot of addictions. People are learning about this group intimacy capades. They sleep with a lot of people. It's a fake empress. Take it how it resonates, please. Okay, use soda, vinegar, and hot water. Okay, perfect. And I got both of those things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got both of those things. All right, we have anxiety here. They're homeless. Ooh, the church is aware of that, or the congregation is aware of that. Yep, look, liar came out behind homeless. Damn. That's the shocking message. It don't pay to be, I'm gonna keep saying it, it don't pay to be mean to people. You don't have to be mean. You don't. Because look where it got them. Self-doubt. And this person's like manhood or member is their prized possession, and it's just, yeah, they're desperate. They're desperate for people to not see them in this way, and it's eating them alive at the right time. Yeah, at the right time. They drew the attention on themselves with this victim mentality. They did. Well, I thought they could beat you. That's what they said, right? They thought that you were doing things towards them, right? You weren't doing anything towards this person. What have you done to this person but speak truth? That's all you did? Okay, well, cool. They want to penalize you for the truth. That's what Talking Tom says. Hell nah. You're not going to be penalized for speaking truth. Absolutely not. So your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, where you do your thing, said, okay, you said what now? And pulled up and showed them a thing or two. I mean, you can't fight spirit. You can try. And I would love to see you fight. You can fight spirit all your life. I'll sit back and watch that one. Yeah, I would have me a nice hearty laugh. They are literally fighting something that they can't see. I'll even spit it in this way. They're fighting something that they can't see themselves. They can't see themselves. They can't even feel themselves. They literally lost touch of self or lost sense of self. So how are they going to get out of this situation? They refuse to take accountability. They refuse to accept the truth for what it is. They refuse to do the inner work. How are they going to get out of this? How? Someone's name is Tiffany, Tanisha. I'm hearing Takis, Tanitha, Trisha, Tracy, Tamika, wrong time. Wrong time. You do the crime, you do the what? You do the time. Okay? You need to stop this. What do we need to stop? You're the ones telling lies, and if your lies were so truthful, what do we need to stop? You want us to stop speaking truth? Well, then stop speaking lies. Stop spreading lies. Lies and reckless. Stop spreading lies. It ain't true. Karmic. Stop thinking that you can beat everyone because they're by themselves. Karmic. Stop thinking that you are invincible because, boo, you are not. Karmic. You're not invisible, boo. We can see right through you. Okay, I got 5 eyes. I got my third eye, my glasses, and my 2 eyes. I got 5 eyes. I can see, okay? We see you, heifer. We got bad attitude here. Baby. Oh, man, child. This could be a man child. Unspoken truth, which is a very unnecessary ending. There's like a beautiful deer right outside. I just keep looking at it. It's super big. It's really big. It looks like a mom. I don't know. So someone could be breastfeeding right now, and if you're having issues with like your milk, you may have to drink more water. And there's a certain tea you can take. I can't think of it right now. I think it's raspberry tea. So that's for whoever's breastfeeding. You're having issues with like keeping your supply. You got to drink more water. And they also have like lactation cookies and lactation light teas as well too. So I don't know who that's for. All right, we have growth here. Yeah, you're going to grow. You're going to grow really, really, really well. You're going to grow really, really, really well. You are. Your success is such a sight to see, you know? It's so freaking amazing. Like you went through all that you went through, you were still able to get out of that, and you still growing from what they did to you. It's like the ultimate payback. It's like the ultimate payback. Not causing harm to them, not arguing with them, not fighting them, literally moving forward. That was the ultimate payback. You left them where they needed to be in the dust, and they literally can't see anything because they no longer have you as the light that was once attempting to guide them. They didn't want your assistance, and that is okay. They didn't want your help. That is okay. They didn't see you as a smart person. That is okay. Now look what happens when you accept things for what it is. It becomes, oh, okay, all right, that's what it is. Okay, that's what you adapt. You just allow it to, that's what it is. It is what it is. They're not a good person. They're not a nice person for me. They don't respect me. You saw it all and you said, okay. And you move forward, and that's what they weren't expecting. Ah, well, but they're going through some bad stuff right now. They're looking for people to release a spiritual hold. They will not. To be honest, if anyone is to step in the karma, they're going to be affected by it. And those people that are affected by it in regards to who this karmic group is going to get help, they're going to turn, it's a lot. They're going to turn on them. It's a lot because they're going to think that they did something to them. It's a lot. No one can take this off. No one can. And they're not understanding that, but they're going to understand that soon. This is lifetime of karma. This is not just 2-3 years, and this is lifetimes of karma. Like when you go to jail, or not you, but when someone goes to jail and they give them 500 years, there's no way humanly possible anybody can live for 500 years. So if you only spend 60 years in jail, when you come back, because you got to do it again, reincarnation, you got to do it again. You're going to have to keep doing it until your 500 years is up. It's all energy. Everything's energy. Everything's spirit. Everything's energy. And they're not realizing that before they decided to come up against you and play with you. Ah, well. That's on them. So we have Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces. This is why I don't like bullies. I can't stand bully. Why are you bullying someone that's not bothering you? And then get mad at the person they were bullying when they decide to talk back or say something back or be truthful. You upset. What you upset for, Karmic? We have Scorpio. We have Leo. Leo again. And one more. Capricorn. Okay, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the gifts. It is truly appreciated. And I'll see you on the next one. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. See y'all. All right, see you guys. Love you guys. And y'all